We are coming back from race and injury, spending a week recovering. Let's take a look at how that goes. Hello, fellow geeks, and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather, and I am glad you are here today. So we are doing a little bit of rebuilding and recovery after that race that didn't go as well as I expected, dealing with a little bit of injury. And honestly, it's very, very scaled back from even as much as I would have expected. But my coach wants me to definitely focus on how I'm feeling, how I'm rebuilding. And so we're spending a lot of time working on strength and conditioning, in addition to some short, easy runs, which I'm not gonna lie, I have apparently very much neglected strength and conditioning because I am so sore coming out of these exercises, and I'm not particularly pushing myself very, very hard, but definitely feeling the effects. So on Sunday, that is usually one of my rest days, and he told me to take an extra rest day on Monday, which actually worked out because I was super busy. If I'm being honest, this entire week is super duper busy. I've got so much booked, but that's just this time of year. But it was nice to have some extra time to get some things done yesterday. And so today we are getting back into it with just a 45-minute easy run. Some of this can be walking. And so what I'm doing is I am extending the amount of time that I am running and decreasing the amount of time that I am walking. So we are looking at, looks like a 10-minute warm-up. We'll go into a 20-minute run of just running, no breaks, and then we'll do a 15-minute cool down before we move on to the rest of our day. So this is our walking warm-up. Let's get going. Okay, nice comfortable warm-up. Our legs are ready to go. So let's get into our run. It is so windy today. Okay, so now it's time to get into a nice 15-minute cool down walk. Overall, not bad. My lower back is still just a little bit on the stiff side, so trying to figure out what to do with that. I know the last time that I took a walk, my left hip seized up, which that hasn't happened before, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but trying to pay attention to all the little aches and pains, seeing what I can do about it. But for today, we're just going to finish out this 45 minutes and we're going to call it good and get a whole bunch of stuff done. And then we're going to have a conditioning and cross training day tomorrow. I will see you then. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday, and today we are going to be focusing on strength and conditioning without pushing too hard. That is the important thing that my coach told me to remember. We're not trying to push, we're just trying to regain a little bit of strength where we have gotten weak. So today we are focusing on arms and lower back. We are using the 5-pounders because, again, we don't want to push too hard. We just want a little bit of resistance as we are working. So that's what we're going to do today, and then finish up with a nice and easy walk. So let's go. Okay, so that is 25 minutes of working out, a little bit of strength. I will link the workout videos that I use down in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. But now we're going to go finish things off with a nice walk outdoors. Let's go. So yeah, a gray and drizzly day outside, but we're just gonna do probably a nice 1 mile walk around the neighborhood and then call it for the day so I can get back to all the other fun stuff I've got to get done. So yeah, I noticed during my last training cycle that my lower back is just not able to keep up with me anymore. And that's because both pregnancies messed with my sciatic nerve, and I could deal with it for a while, but the older I get, the less my back is able to keep up with me, my lower back specifically. So I just know that I have to concentrate more effort on making sure that my lower back is strong. So that's just something I'm adding in to the whole workout mix now, is specifically back exercises for mostly lower back, just because I don't want to have to deal with that much pain. And I know that's something that runs in my family, so I definitely want to make sure that I'm staying on top of it so that I can continue to move around with the least amount of pain possible. And then of course, arm workouts today. I love doing arm workouts, especially like triceps. Love working on those. You can't tell by looking at my arms because I have typical, middle-aged woman arms, but I really do like working out my arms, and I'd like to do some more of that this year. Next up in the week is going to be leg and core workouts, neither of which I like very much, but I found a new workout that can combine both of them. So we'll see how that works out and what I think of it. But yeah, then I always add in a walk at the end, making sure that I'm keeping my legs moving. So we are still moving right along on recovery. Again, trying not to push. We're just trying to move and focus on what we need to repair. So that is it for today. We're going to finish out this mile, go in and shower, and get on with the day. So I will catch up with you again tomorrow. All right, it is Thursday. It is nearly 4 in the afternoon. We are finally able to get out for a run. I have been booked solid all day with appointments and errands, and so I finally have the kids picked up from school. I have everybody settled and I'm able to get out for a run. We are doing, just like we did on Tuesday, an easy 45 we are doing a 10-minute warm-up. We're doing 20-minute easy run, 15-minute cool down, and we're just gonna see how we feel. Arms are still a little sore from yesterday's workout, which I don't mind so much. I can deal with that, but we're going to ease into our walk and then start running. So here we go. All right, time to ease into our 20-minute easy run and see how we feel. Okay, I'm going into my cool down walk. Ended up doing a little over 1.5 miles in my 20-minute run. Back is just a teensy bit stiff, but other than that, no real problems. Legs are a little tired, but this late in the day, I can kind of expect that. So we're just gonna walk home and see how we feel after the cool down. All right, we are almost home. Definitely cooled down now. So yeah, other than the tightness in my back, everything feels pretty good. And considering that a couple of weeks ago, my back was seizing up on me and now we've dulled it down to just feeling a little bit stiff, that is definitely an improvement. So I'm happy with that. So looks like tomorrow is gonna be another conditioning / cross training day. So I will see you then. It is Friday, everybody, and you know what that means. We are in for another day of conditioning and just doing some cross training stuff. So we're going to be doing, since we did arms and back last time, we'll be doing legs and core this time. There's a new workout that I'm going to be trying out, so that's what we're going with, and then we'll go out on a walk. So let's get started. Is 12 minutes. Let's go outside and walk a couple of miles. Okay, very breezy and sunny out here today, but we did 10 miles since our workout was a little bit shorter, and I'll have a link to the workout down in the description if you want to check it out. But since it was a little bit shorter than the other workouts that I normally do, I added an extra mile of walking today. My legs feel a little bit like jelly, but I think they'll be fine. Probably my abs are not going to hurt until tomorrow. That's usually the way it works out when I do an ab workout. So we'll see how I am feeling tomorrow when we get together for our long run, and I will see you then. Here we are. We have made it to Saturday, which is long run day. Well, long run in that we're not going out for, a couple of hours or even an hour. My coach has asked me to keep it to 45 minutes today, just focusing on how I'm feeling, looking at where my body is right now, and trying to keep things easy and controlled. And so this is really just a 45-minute check-in with myself, not pushing it too hard, and making sure that I can still do the thing. Legs are a little sore after yesterday's workout. Abs are okay, not as sore as I thought they would be, but we are going to do our regular 45-minute session that we've been doing all week, and that we're going to have a nice long warm-up. We're going to have a nice easy run. We're going to have a nice long cool down. It is cool and breezy today, and I'm ready to get going, so let's get started. And now that we are good and warmed up, we are going to go into a nice, easy run and see how we're feeling. I'm hoping that my legs settle down a little bit, and that we just kind of ease into this nice little run. So let's go. Okay, so that is about just under 2 miles of running. I was kind of worried when I was warming up that my legs were going to feel a little stiff and sore, and they were, and they are again now that I'm starting cool down. But it actually felt really nice to run continuously. It felt fluid, it felt controlled. I was running at about a 12:10 pace, so nice and easy. And I actually added an extra 5 minutes to the end of my run. So that's how good it was feeling. So yeah, I am feeling positive with that. I believe we are moving up to, instead of this week, we did 30 and 45-minute runs. I believe next week we're doing 45 and 1 hour runs and workouts. So we're just upping it a little bit. And then I got to get in touch with my coach about the training that I need to be doing for stuff that is going on for later in 2025, making sure that I'm gearing up for that. And I can't wait to share those plans with you pretty soon. But yeah, that is it for my training for the week. And just a little look into how I do recovery and come back after a bit of an injury. So if you found this helpful or entertaining, why don't you let me know down in the comments below. While you're there, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing. Just click that button and it keeps you up to date on the content that I have coming out all the time. You can also follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thanks so much for joining me this week. So glad you could be here. Remember to laugh hard, run fast, and be kind. I'll see you later.